have a job on their hands right now to keep this from going up. The home that is at the center of the situation appears to be certainly not in good shape, to put it lightly. Again, as we said, it's a reported explosion right now. The house fire is certainly confirmable. Look at the smoke, though. That is, you can see that from really across most of the electric city right now. That is an incredible amount of smoke billowing from this home. If you're just joining us here on WNEP, this is a special report after a reported explosion at 1421 Amherst Street in Scranton's west side. We had some pictures from the scene just a moment ago that shows the fire is blazing as crews have responded to Amherst Street. This is very close to the municipal boundary with the borough of Taylor in West Scranton. Would just seem to be just on the Scranton side. But my, oh my, that's a heck of a fire, and we hope that everyone is okay. We have no reports. Newswatch 16 obviously has a crew at the scene, but crews are going to be busy for quite some time with this situation that's going on right now in West Scranton. My, oh my. Reported explosion. I wouldn't expect this to be affecting traffic in any way, shape, or form. The 1400 block of Amherst Street is pretty far off the beaten path, so unless you are really back in that neighborhood, I don't think there's going to be a traffic situation, but I can only imagine that any of the cars on Main Avenue or to the west on Kaiser Avenue, there has to be a rubbernecking effect going on right now, because that is some sight. Amherst Avenue is just on the backside of the Stauffer Industrial Park, so folks inside the park are probably seeing this up close and personal. Again, this is West Scranton as fire rages on Amherst Avenue after a reported explosion about 5 or so blocks from St. Anne's Basilica, about 5 or 6 blocks from Main Avenue in West Scranton, about 2.5 miles from our studio where I sit right now. Newswatch 16 has a crew on the scene. Again, no reports of injuries at this time, but again, no reports. We're again watching the video from our crew at the scene. I don't know if this is live video or taped. This is on tape, this video. So that's the fire that crews arrived to, certainly fully involved at this house on Amherst Street. And the neighbors have to be in certain distress at this point that this situation doesn't get much worse. All right, we're going to wrap it up for now. Thank you for being with us for this special report here on Newswatch 16. Again, crews on the scene, and we will have much more on that very destructive explosion and house fire in West Scranton coming up on Newswatch 16 at 4, beginning about an hour from now. Good afternoon.
This has been a Newswatch 16 special report from WNEP, the news station. Stay tuned to WNEP for continuing coverage. We now rejoin our regularly scheduled programming.